Yo, what's up guys? Today we are back on Pokemon Showdown for some OU suspect test laddering. Metagross is currently being suspect tested. I'll probably go into how I feel about it in the next part, just because right now I'm not the most awake, so I don't want to say something that I may or may not regret. Though I don't usually say something that I regret. It just sounds stupid. That doesn't mean I regret it. Anyway, my opponent's team, uh, pretty threatening. Gengar puts in work if I can get rid of T-Tar, but looking at the makeup of his team, it may just be Scarftar, just because it handles birds better for him. Stuff like Pinsir, Lotties, which annoy the hell out of him. But I'm gonna lead off with Diancie because I can just Mega Evolve and fire off a Protect, as he ends up leading off with Zone, or Slowbro, my bad, you too. And I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Protect because it ensures that I stop anything. The most expendable member on my team is probably going to be Azumarill. Azumarill doesn't do too much this game just because he has Slowbro and Amoonguss. Hoping that Slowbro isn't his Mega. Hoping that he doesn't have a Mega. I can deal with Slowbro with my Gengar though because I do have D-Bond. So I'm going to go out to Azumarill. If it gets burned, so be it. And I think I can just go right for the knockoff. Like I said, if I get burnt, oh well. It is Mega Slowbro though, as he ends up going for the Scald. And I think what I want to do is go directly into my Magnezone, as he decides to go for the Scald again. Now, I actually want to double switch into my my Landorus T right here, expecting him to want to switch out into, well, T-Tar, not really T-Tar, but I was thinking Landorus or Skarmory. I don't think this is a Stealth Rocker. I think Skarmory is a Stealth Rocker, so I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rock as he ends up bringing out Skarmory, and that's completely fine for me. I could just U-turn out into my Magnezone. If I don't end up getting out my Magnezone right here, as it actually Rocky Helmet Skarmory, I will be able to get out my Magnezone unless he Whirlwinds. I'm in a good position as he ends up going for Stealth Rock, so that's great because I can get rid of Skarmory, which is one thing stopping my my Dragonite right now. And I think I could just go right for the Volt Switch as I can knock him out. Nice. I want to go into my Diancie because I can stop his Landers from coming in for free, and I can even fire off a Moonblast on it if I want to. The fact that he's Mega Slowbro is a little bit scary, but I think I can deal with it as he actually doesn't go out to Landorus anyway. He could definitely fire off an Earth Power right here. I want to go out into my Landorus Eye just to potentially dodge one. If he goes for Psychic, good play on my opponent's part, as he ends up going for Calm Mind. That means this is going to do a hell of a lot. I don't necessarily need my Landorus Eye. I mean, it's more than likely Scarf T-Tar, which could be annoying, and getting off the Intimidate could be actually good for me. So I'm actually debating going out into my Azumarill as a fodder, getting off an Aqua Jet, that way I can put him in KO range of Diamond Storm. So I think I'll do that because I knew that with my Assault Vest I could take one hit, and I believe I can just go right for Aqua Jet. If he chooses to switch out, that's fine. He will be in KO range of Moonblast after Stealth Rock, and the Calm Mind boost will be, gone. So I'm definitely okay with that as he ends up going out to Slowbro. Completely fine by me. I'm gonna make the Magnezone play just because it's not like an unsafe play or anything. So as he ends up going for Scald, does not get the burn, and that just means I can fire off a Flash Cannon right here, I believe. Even if I don't think he would stay in, but even if he does, it's okay, as I do have my Gengar, which can always D-Bond this thing, as he actually ends up going out to Amoonguss, so that's amazing for me, as I get off a bit of damage on that Amoonguss. Is that Assault Vest damage? That looks to be Assault Vest. Slowbro did 24%. Did you even fire off an attack on Slowbro with Flash Cannon? Am I making things up? Nope. Well, I could just fire off another Flash Cannon, as I will be getting off damage on this thing. And I believe what I can do is go out into my Landorus and fire for an Earthquake. Even if he goes out into his own Landorus, I think I'm in an okay position. I just don't want him going out to Slowbro. I actually want to fire off an HP Ice just in case he does end up going out to his Landers. I could also fire off an Earthquake right here, but I think he'd go out to his Landers to bluff or to dodge an attack right there, as he actually turns out to go out to Clefable, which is unaware. So what I can do is just go for the U-turn, and I'm expecting a Wish right here, but I want to sack my Azumarill anyway, just in case he does end up going for Moonblast, so I can get the free switch into my Diancie, as he ends up going for Moonlight. Fine by me. I can start going on to my Diancie and just start firing off Moonblast. At this point, I don't even think a Moongus would... Actually, I could fire off a Diamond Storm, I think, first, and then fire off a Moonblast, as I think Moonblast is a 2-hit KO on Unaware Clefable, but I want to go for Diamond Storms just because I don't want to be in KO range of like Pursuit from T-Tar or something, as he actually ends up going out to a Moongus. So that's also something I want to catch if I was able to, as at this point I can just fire off a Moonblast for free. If he wants to try and switch back out into Clefable to get some Regenerate on his Amoonguss would have gone down, as he actually ends up going out to his Landorus. I'm going to calc this to make sure I'm not in the wrong here, but I'm pretty sure this can knock it out. Diancie, ORAS, Diancie, Landorus. Okay, I was completely wrong, but with Clefable being here, I'm not really so sure about Dragonite sweeping his team, so I'm actually going to go out to my Dragonite just so I can get off unaware damage. As he ends up going for Calm Mind, cool play on my opponent's part. Cool play, I don't know how much it matters, to be completely honest, but I can just go right for the extreme speed, just getting off some damage on this thing. Enough to the point where I can definitely knock him out with my next hit. And I think I'm going to go for Earthquake just in case he decides to switch out into T-Tar for some reason. I don't think he would go T-Tar, but if he does decide to go T-Tar just to knock me out with Sandstorm damage, that's cool by me. He'd be saving his Landorus, as he doesn't go out T-Tar, which is cool. Like I said, I was able to get off some damage on him, and can definitely just go out into my Landorus right here. I mean, it'd be scary if his T-Tar has Ice Beam. I'm not sure if it does, but if it does, it'd be pretty scary right here. But I could just fire off a U-turn. If he does have Ice Beam, okay, I lost. But if he doesn't, then oh, it's not even Scarf Tar. Great. So I just win with Dengar now. Awesome. I thought it was Scarf Tar looking at the makeup of his team, just because Slowbro isn't the best bird check, especially because it doesn't have leftovers and stuff. I mean, it eats up hits easily, but it's still not the greatest bird check. Watch this thing be some sort of Custat variant. It's definitely a Life Orb. But Gengar just plows through his team at this point. As I can Shadow Ball, I predict you win. Good game. I'll tell him good game in a sec. But I definitely Shadow Ball this, and then I just Sludge Wave the other thing, as I will be able to get rid of the rest of his team. Yeah, I just went for Earthquake just in case he left, but I'm just going to say good game just because that's how I am. So, let's look for another battle. As we have found one. How do I win this game? Diancie puts in a lot of work, though Celebi could be a bit annoying. I'm going to lead off with my Diancie, as he leads off with T-Tar, and just going to Mega Evolve and go right for Protect. This ensures a safe Mega Evolution, and it also means if he wants to try and go for Stealth Rock, predicting a switch, I get them up. So, he ends up going for Earthquake, as I get them up because of Magic Bounce, as I can go out into my Landorus right here. As I think what I'm going to do is just go right for U-turn, just in case he wants to try and go for just in case he wanted to try and go for the Earthquake right there, or anything that can basically take me on. But I can just go out to my Magnezone, keep out Slowbro, as I'm gonna go out into my my Landorus right here, predicting him to want to switch out into Celebi or Gliscor right there. And what I can do is just keep up some... I could keep up some offensive momentum, but I want to get up my Stealth Rocks because I need them at this point to deal with him, and just go right for the U-turn. I mean, let's say... Well, he's definitely Mega Slowbro. Let's say he just starts... let's say he just starts Calm Minding up right now. I would have to deal with him with my... I would have to deal with him with my Gengar with Taunt Debonts. So what I'm actually going to do is just go for Volt Switch, as he ends up going out to Celebi. That's fine. I keep up the Volt Turn Core right here, or I could trap Pokemon, or I can go out to Gengar, which is something I was thinking about. Because he does have Excadrill plus T-Tar, I don't think it's Scarf T-Tar, and yeah, I really don't think it's Scarf Tar. And just getting off this U-turn damage on Slowbro is nice, as I believe I can just start firing off some Moonblast right here with my Diancie. Yeah, that range of HP of Slowbro is definitely in range. T-Tar wants to come in. It will be taking a hell of a lot. And this is a Pokemon that he doesn't really have a switch in for. A good switch in anyway. I'm going to start the timer on him. I didn't even realize I didn't start the timer. This is second nature for me. Why wasn't it on? God, messing up. It's early. But yeah, I just get to fire off a... Ooh, you can respect that. I can respect that. I can respect that PK face. So, he's in my trap right now, as I get to fire off a Moonblast, and yeah, everything is 2 KO'd by Moonblast at this point. Is that some type of roll? Better not be. But I'm just going to fire off another Moonblast, as I can get off a hell of a lot on anything once again, and getting rid of Celebi is just great for my Magnezone, for everything on my team, as I'm just going to go right for Protect right here once again. If he wants to try and go for any play right here, I could have dealt with him, but he ends up going back out into Slowbro. I went for Protect just in case he wanted to go for Earthquake and then try and go for Stealth Rock. I could fire off a Moonblast, but let me actually calc this. Mega Slowbro. Why does that do 0? That actually does nothing. At the same time, I still want to go for it. With the Sandstorm up, I know I could take a Scald, and I just don't want him Mega Evolving for free. As I calculated on Mega Slowbro just in case he did end up Mega Evolving. As yeah, Moonblast is still my best play, because if he ends up going out to Drill, it puts him in KO range of Aqua Jet. So, and I'm just getting rid of Slowbro is great for me. So, Diancie is just putting in a lot of work versus my opponent's team, especially because I let Celebi get weakened, or he let Celebi get weakened, or I put up enough pressure that way Celebi got weakened. I'm actually surprised he didn't go out to Gliscor at one point. Why did you even do that? Just to Mega Evolve, just to show it off? But he can go Drill, and he doesn't have a switch into my Landorus anymore because I do have HP Ice for Gliscor. So I'm going to go for Protect just to stall out one turn of Sand, as he will be able to outspeed me right now because of Sand Rush. And I'm expecting his Rapid Spin right here, but it doesn't really matter. I don't have to make a ballsy prediction at this point to get back into the game, just because I'm in a really good position, as he doesn't end up going right for that Rapid Spin. And I believe what I can do is actually just go for the HP Ice predicting Gliscor. I will be able to weaken that thing, as he actually ends up going out to Keldeo. Fine by me. It is a Calm Mind variant, so Azumarill is a safe play at this point to take him on, as he ends up going for the substitute, and I could just click Play Rough, and Azumarill actually just also beats him, even if he gets a Scald Burn on me, which he does right away. As long as he ends up without a sub, I'm in a good position. So what I'm gonna do is go right for the knockoff right here. If he wants to go for sub again, okay, as he does. But knockoff, it doesn't really matter what he does at this point, because I am just putting him in range of the anti-revenge kills anyway. So as long as I get off damage, I'm good. Basically, I'm pretty sure Burnt Waterfall plus Aqua Jet will be able to knock him out, or break his sub rather. And I just need to, I can sack Magnezone with T-Bolt. That way I can go out to Diancie and just start firing off attacks again. So Secret Sword will kill me right now, but I'm just gonna go for Play Rough anyway. Oh, as it doesn't end up killing me. Wow, low roll. As I can just knock him out, or break the sub rather with a Play Rough. As once again I can just go right out into my Diancie. I'm still not scared about Excadrill because I do have my my Landorus at basically full HP, and I get to fire off a Moonblast right here, which should 2-hit KO his entire team. Have I ever seen it not be Scarf Tar? That looks like Scarf Tar damage, but why would it be Scarf Tar? He doesn't even have a Stealth Rocker on his team, unless Celebi was a Stealth Rocker. So I'm just gonna go for Protect just to see what move he wants to go for, as he ends up going for Crunch, and I can definitely take a Crunch. So yeah, I can definitely take a Crunch. as unfortunately for me, he gets a crit. Though it doesn't really matter. I'm able to get rid of T-Tar, which opens up a doorway for my taunt Debon Gengar to put in work, as he ends up going on to Landers. And I'm just going to switch directly into my, Excadrill, my bad. As I'm going to switch directly into my Landers, as I don't want him double switching on me. And what I can do is just, see, I want to go for HP Ice again, because if he goes Keldeo, that's fine. I want to go out to HP Ice just in case he goes Gliscor, because if he goes Keldeo, I always have my my sack in Magnezone. So yeah, I can just go for HP Ice again, as he ends up going for Stealth Rock, getting rid of my DNC. Cool play on my opponent's part, but it doesn't matter, because at this point I can just win with my DD Dragonite if I want to, and I can just sack my Magnezone right here, because if he goes for sub, I can still win the game, basically, as he ends up going for Scald. And now I can just Dragon Dance up with my Dragonite for free, because he is sub Calm Mind. I have a Lumberry, so Scald won't even be able to, well, I mean, it could burn me, but it won't do anything to me, as I can Dragon Dance up. I can even Dragon Dance again if I wanted a clean sweep with this by just clicking Earthquake, but I mean, I can click Earthquake anyway, but I want to click Outrage because I'm a man. As I'll be able to knock out Keldeo, and Excadrill will take a hell of a lot, bringing in range of anything from any of my Pokemon. So I'm gonna say good game to this man. Yes sir, good game, yes sir. As I am able to take him out. So we're gonna look for another game, and we have found one. My opponent's team is pretty cool, pretty interesting actually. Focuses around Altaria sweep, because he does have Magnezone as well as Volcarona, which are Steel Killers and Fire Killers and Lures. I'm thinking it's HP Ground. This is probably sub DAD Altaria. Could definitely be a problem. Definitely. I want to lead off with my DNC once again, because damn man, my throat is sore. Because I can just Mega Evolve Protect. I want to get this off as quickly as possible, due to the fact that I want to be able to deal with his team, and potential sweeps on my part. I don't know, because Altaria just flat out stops Dragonite. I kind of want to go for HP Fire right here. I'm not sure if he'll stay in. Okay, he does end up staying in. Alright, so Gengar, I want to get rid of this threat. I mean, Gengar gets rid of Altaria, but I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. I want to go for Taunt, just because I can force him to not recover. If it gets a burn here, that's a little bit bad, but I think I can just go for Debond. Or I'm going to attempt to anyway. As he ends up going out to Ferrothorn. That's cool. I'm going to go for Taunt, as he tries to go for Stealth Rock, and I can just Debond again. If he wants to Gyro Ball, that's cool. This man goes Volcarona though. I am Sledge Waving the crap out of you. Yeah, because that puts him in range of Volcarona, so I mean of my Azumarill, as he ends up trying to go for Fire Dance. So that works out for me, in my opinion, sorta. Not really though, as at this range I can just go right for the Diamond Storm, knock him out. I mean, at any range I could go for Diamond Storm. There could be a whole line of Volcaronas and I can knock him out. Unfortunately, I think I played my Gengar wrong, as Gengar put in work and stopped Altaria. But I'm just going to go for Protect right here, just in case he wants to go for Stealth Rock, as he actually ends up pulling the double into Excadrill. So that works out for me, I think. And Landorus works as my play of choice. Azumarill still checks his Altaria, so that's good for me. So I believe I can just get out my Stealth Rock right here. If he wants to go Feral, that's fine. I am definitely 100% going Zone, because I need to weaken this Landorus. That way I can actually have a shot at winning this game, as he doesn't end up doubling into his Excadrill. And okay, he just took 3%. So basically this play just made him take 3%. And I'm going to switch directly back into my Landers, because even if he goes for Rapid Spin, I want to have my Landers in right here as, you know, I recover leftovers anyway, and I could just go right for the Stealth Rock. I'm actually surprised that he just flat out switched into Excadrill, as I could have went for the U-turn, but I didn't. As that does a hell of a lot. Okay, so he's definitely not physically defensive, yeah. He's definitely I think he might be even offensive. Because I'm iffy about setting up right here, so I'm just gonna go right for the Outrage. Yeah, as I'm able to get off a lot of damage on him, because I was really iffy about setting up just in case he had Ice Beam, which he does. I didn't know it would not be able to knock me out, but he probably would have went Ferrothorn right there if it wasn't able to knock him out. But now he just lets me trap Ferrothorn as well as get off damage on him. So I'm good with that, as my Lodic is in KO range of Stealth Rock right now. I can trap Ferrothorn. If it does end up having Shed Shell, which it doesn't, I was able to knock him out with the HP Fire, as my Lodic comes back in and dies. That was pretty poor play on my opponent's part, not even gonna lie. As if Excadrill wants to come in, that's good for me. This is a threat, so I'm going to go directly into my Landers, because like I said, I'm playing as if my opponent is Dragon Dance. I think he is. God, no. Oh, God, no. Okay, so I'm going out into my Diancie just in case he goes for Toxic, because I saw Cotton Guard as he's Dragon Dance. What? Don't have Cotton Guard Earthquake. Yeah, don't have Earthquake. I outspeed you. Okay, threat annihilated, threat destroyed. So I was able to check that threat with my Diancie, as Magnezone is going to come in and just going to go for Protect. He's definitely going for Flash Cannon, but I don't know if he's Scarf or not. Do I risk it? Does it really matter? I don't really need this Pokemon anyway. I'm going to go for Earth Power, because if he's not Scarf, then I kill him, and he ends up pulling that double. So I was able to do some damage to his... is that Assault Vest? Get out of here. Who you trying to bluff? Not today. So I was able to 2 KO him, and I'm able to pick up the victory right there. So let's get another game, because we're not even at 30 minutes just yet. Ooh, this is a cool team. I like my opponent's team. Yeah, I like my opponent's team. I'm gonna lead off with Diancie, because, you know, I think I did that in every single battle so far. But it just pairs up well versus his team. It prevents him from getting up hazards early. And just the Mega Evolve Protect Scouting is good. And if he leads off a Talonflame or something, I can always Mega Evolve and just fire off an Earth Power. Or even predict his... I can even predict his Ferrothorn and double into my Magnezone immediately. I'll pause it till he picks a lead. We'll be right back. Ends up leading off with his Diancie. And to be honest, I'm not sure what I want to do right here. I'm debating just Mega Evolving and firing off Earth Power, just because Diancie's a pretty big threat to my team. Not really, though. My game plan is actually trapping Ferrothorn and sweeping him with Dragonite. I didn't go over that at team preview, but his team gets clean swept by a Dragonite. So I actually do want to Mega Evolve and just go right for Earth Power. Getting rid of this threat to my Dragonite will be just work out for me, as he actually ends up going for Diamond Storm, and I get a crit, which is amazing. It most likely mattered, but... well, he won a speed tie, that didn't matter, so ha. But yeah, I'm able to knock him out, as Talonflame is going to come in, and I am just going to go out into my Landers. My Landers unfortunately cannot check this Talonflame, but with the Intimidate I can check it. I mean, Landers does check it, but I don't have a rock move on that if I remember correctly, as he doesn't go for Brave Bird, and that looks to be... alright, cool. Either that's not Bandit, that's probably Skyplate or something like that, or Sharp Beak, whatever the hell they want to call it. But I should be able to get up my Stealth Rock right here. Getting up Stealth Rock means that Pokemon are in KO range of +1 extreme speed, which is something that I want, as I can deal with him. And even if he SDs or burns me right here, I'm in an okay position, as I can deal with him. And if he reveals Willow, he most likely doesn't have Flare Blitz. But I can't see him not having Flare Blitz. Is that Bandit damage? I mean, I know I'm heavily defense invested. Whatever I just said. NRST. You're not uber physically defense. I mean, you're S rank, but you're not uber. You feel me? Alright, 375, 301, Talonflame. Oh, your Revenge Killer. Alright, that was Choice Bandit. Cool, 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 cool. I'm just gonna go right for U-turn because if I go down, that's fine. I was expecting the Ferrothorn play anyway. So let's see if he has Iron, Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs, and Rocky Helmet. Yes, okay, cool. He doesn't have Anticipation. Good. I was scared about that. But I can just go out into my Magnezone, and I actually want to make a play right here. Do I need to make that play? Yeah, let's make that play. I want to go for Volt Switch, expecting him to go for the Leech Seed right here. So I'm going to go out into my, Stealth Rock right here. So I'm going to go out to my Diancie, as he does. And then what I'm going to do is actually double into my Magnezone, predicting him to want to go for Gyro Ball or Leech Seed, as he doesn't doing that. So basically, what that completely unnecessary play just did is it prevented him from getting up Stealth Rocks, which break my Dragonite's multi-scale. I had no reason to make that play, but I put him in KO range of HP Fire after that, so. I want my Stealth Rock. I say that as I go out into the Spin Blocker. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is go right for Destiny Bond. I said that like a kid that got a Christmas present they didn't want. I want my truck. Just going to go for D-Bond as he ends up going for Scald. Does not take me out, unfortunately, without getting the burn. You horse. I don't think that matters. As I can just go out into my Magnezone. Unfortunately, I most likely won't be able to get up my Stealth Rock right here, but I don't really care that. I'll just fire off some T-Bolts. This is another check to Thundurus, but I can Dragon Dance up on that thing, so with my Dragonite, because I have multi-scale. So I could have went out to Dragonite right here. Actually, what reason did I have not to go out to Dragonite? I could have just Dragon Dance twice. He needed 2 burns on me to even have a chance. So yeah, I don't know. And I'm going to stay in and go for Thunderbolt again, because if he wants to go out to Zone, that just means I get off a free Dragon Dance. If he goes for HP Fire, I just get off a free Dragon Dance with my Dragonite. And if he goes for Thunderbolt of his own for some reason, I don't know why he'd do that. But if he does, I'm in a good position anyway. And still having Landorus in the back to sack as Intimidate fodder is great for me. As, like I said, I'm planning on sweeping my Dragonite. I probably should have just set up on this Tentacruel. But if he went for knockoff then got a Scald burn, I would have been in a poor position. So that was my mindset right there why I didn't. Because I needed 2 Dragon Dances. Because I want to be able to go for Extreme Speed versus Talonflame. Does that make sense? My opponent's really thinking about this play right here. I don't think it matters as much for me as he doesn't go for HP Fire. Now I just go for my Dragon Dance and I win. Depending what he goes out into, I can just Dragon Dance up again versus his Talonflame. Let's say he goes Talonflame. Thundurus, sitting on top of the cloud. Should be the same spread. Dragonite. Oh, you Dragon Dance. Plus 1 extra speed. Huh? Why is it -1? I said +1, bruh. As he ends up going for that play for some reason. Okay, I could just Dragon Dance again. Ensuring that I win. I am pretty sure. Yeah. I can even Dragon Dance again because this thing can't do anything to me. Don't Clear Smog me. Okay, cool. Dragon Dancing a 3rd time was just to ensure that I get the KO on Thundurus, because now I just click Extreme Speed. None of his priority will be higher than mine, so that's not a greedy play, guys. I guess it would have been a greedy play if he had Clear Smog, but because he had Knockoff, Scald, Rapid Spin, and more than likely Toxic / T-Spikes, I don't think it was a greedy play. You guys could argue that, but I wanted that 3rd Dragon Dance. That way all I could do is just click Earthquake and Extreme Speed to win this game, because Extreme Speed has higher priority than Brave Bird. Extreme Speed at +3 knocks out Thundurus 100%, so that's why I did that play, if that doesn't make sense. And like I said, I would be winning this game with Dragonite. Have you guys ever seen a +3 Dragon? Yeah, this thing is a monster, and I think with that, we're gonna end this, yeah, it is, it's a higher priority. Yeah, so, good game. And with that, we're going to end this. The point of this is to get 2700 coil. I am at 1277. I did a few battles before recording. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like. I do appreciate the likes and the comments. They do help support my channel. And yeah, you know, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe if you want. And until next time, later.